I told myself I was going to make a video on this. There's so much chatter on it. I see it on the Reddit threads. I see it online. I've watched a few videos. People cover it. It's great. It's wonderful. And then I had a thought today after reading more and more about Unity's updates and their things that they're saying about what they're going to do about it, from everyone like freaking out that it's too much. I can't just be quiet. I have to add my voice to this because I care, because it's the right thing to do. What am I talking about? You may have no idea what I'm talking about. For those who do know, bear with me. I'm going to get through this. I promise. I'll speed run this. There are other people that have covered this much better than I will here in my really rushed thoughts that I really want to get out there. But Unity, the makers of Unity Engine, are doing something crazy. They are creating a runtime fee where when a player, not the developer, not a server, none of that, whenever a player installs their game, it'll detect that and say, that's 20 cents to the developer that they have to pay. And I'm like, what? Granted, there are like thresholds, right? There's in this case, they're saying, oh yeah, you hit $200,000 and you've got to hit 200,000 lifetime installs. And, then you're going to get charged that like 20 cents. Oh, and if you buy our licenses, we'll knock those fees down. But, still per install pay up. And that feels gross. Why would this come out? No other engine does this. It feels like a mobile app with a really crazy microtransaction. Who in the world would do that? Well, I'll tell you who. How about Mr. John R. I can't say that last name. I'm not even going to try. Who was a former EA, Electronic Arts CEO, who was resigned / fired for having poor company financials. And his obsession was microtransactions. In fact, he even out here apologized for a comment that he had about calling mobile developers idiots, like straight up, because they weren't focusing on microtransactions. So you're leaving money on the table. You need to just strain your users for money. Which, I don't know, that kind of tells me they're kind of out of touch. So what? You know what? Let's make him the CEO of Unity. From this, they're like, hey guys, actually, you know what? Let me clarify you. We're going to throw you a bone. We ain't going to charge you on reinstalls. Oh, and granted, if you install it on a different app, like if you have PC and then you install on the Steam Deck, then we're going to charge you. Oh, and if you're doing it on Game Pass, you know what? We'll just make the distributor. So Xbox, Nintendo, and Sony, if you have it like Game Pass or something, they will surely just pick up the fee for you. So don't worry, just be quiet, just hit the accept button, and let's just do this, right? This is just the new normal. Like that, this will surely make everyone feel good. And it was that response that made me want to make this video. And there's so many other people that are upset too. I mean, Aggro Crab, just, here's one. They have this huge post on Twitter, saying like, look, this is not right. We're not in support of this. This is stupid. Please, Unity, reverse this. Inner Sloth, you guys might know them, Among Us. They're like, hey, literally, stop it. What the fuck? Like, seriously, stop it. This is dumb. Think about the number of installs that have happened on Among Us, and how much money they'd have to pay for every single person that has ever installed Among Us. That's insane. How about Megacrit? They even come out here and say, we never make a public statement. This is how badly you fucked up. Like, slay the spire. Come on. All these people are pissed. Well, how about Cult of the Lamb? They plan to delete the game come January 1st. Say, you know what? Screw it. We're done. We're done. We are completely done. We're done with BS. We don't trust you. And that is the core of it. We don't trust Unity. How can you? No matter what they say from this point forward, no one can trust them. Which brings me finally to the reason I made this video. When you make a tool, when you make something that's intended to help people, helping people is the goal. So I cut my teeth on Allegro, Torque, and Erlicht back in the day before Unity and all these things. You had to figure it out yourself. There's a lot of stuff that was really hard. And I remember so many late nights figuring it out. And so when Unity first came along, I was like, this is great. It makes things easy. I don't have to worry. I don't have to stress. Indie devs like myself do not have a lot of budget. And it was great. And then there's Unreal Engine, and then there's Godot. There's a lot more options today. But when I hear the argument saying, you know what, you're not even going to hit the threshold, just don't worry about it. Just accept and move on. You know what they're saying? They're saying, you're never going to make it as an indie dev. We don't care about you. We want the big guys. Which, that screams in opposite of what Unity's mission is, or what I remember it being, and any game engine out there that wants to help indie developers make it big. What they're saying is, I'm not going to help you make your dreams come true, when that's what it should be about. When you make a tool, when you make a game engine, no matter what it is, it's like, I'm helping you make this easier for you so you can make your dreams real. You want to make that game? Here, let me make it easier for you. Let me help you reach your goals. If you're not doing that, then you're in the way. When you're reaching into my pockets while I'm trying to work on something and get something out there, you don't have my best interests at heart. You don't care about me, my studio, my team, worry about paying for everyone at the company so that they can have their home. Can I pay my employees so they can come to work the next day? Or they're like, no, I got to go get a regular job because I can't pay for it because there's no money here. And I get it. If you're making a tool, you need to make money. Otherwise, you can't continually make that tool better. But there are better ways. And I'm pretty sure they're making good money on their licensing. There's probably other ways to do it. There are many, many, many different ways. But you cannot build a successful tool that makes tons of money and then is the praise of the community by destroying all trust, by saying, I'm deleting my app. You cannot do that. So make your money, make the tool earn its worth through trust. This is dumb. We should make tools that help people make their dreams a reality and not their nightmares. So please, Unity, what the fuck? Please reverse it. My heart goes out to all the indie developers and regular developers and everybody impacted by this. As always, stay awesome.